Hey, what is going on, everybody? My name's Luke, and today I'm just gonna do a quick video on my experience at yesterday's Rally Point Qualifier. This was one of the first ones to happen. It was up at X Planet Games in Mississauga, which is in Canada. There were 17 players there. The split was actually pretty interesting. It was 13 Imperials and only 4 Rebels. I think this was in part due to Krennic and Death Troopers just coming out. Also, as of right now, it seems like amongst the competitive players, at least, that the Empire feels like they have more variety, so players can, choose to play a more variety lists, where with the Rebels you might be stuck more with like Wonder Twins. But anyways, the tank and land speeder were not legal for this. It just missed by like a couple days because it was released like 2 weeks ago Thursday, so it just kind of missed that 11-day period or whatever it was. But yeah, awesome group of dudes up there that we got to play with, and we've been to like 2 or 3 events up in Canada, so we knew most of them, but we got to meet some more of them, so that was awesome. So I went 3-0, and I played first game I played against Avir's gun line. And, well, I should tell you that I was running just Veer's Boba. I kind of chickened out and just played something that I knew really well. But, yeah, so the first game I played against the Veer's Gunline list, and that was kind of bad for him. It was a bad situation because I made it key positions, and we had advanced, so the L's, the big L's, along the edges there, and the terrain pieces were so big that actually there's only about like 7 pieces of terrain, like individual ones. So the middle was obviously the middle, but the 2 on his side were so big that they were both in deployment, so it forced him to actually choose something on my side, which, I mean, it kind of feels gamey, but it's the rules, I guess. So kind of made it easy for me. Anyways, it was a fun game either way. The next game that I played was against an ATST. So I wasn't expecting to play an ATST, but I did. He had 2 speeder bikes and like 4 DLTs and Veers, obviously. So my goal in that game was to just focus down the ATST, which I managed to do by like 2 activations into round 2. That's just because I had the 5 DLTs, maximum firepower. I actually didn't even use Boba's rocket because I had already taken it down pretty much, so I didn't need it. Then my third game was against a Vader, Veers, and Boba. It was actually interesting because it was against someone who had only played 1 game before playing in this tournament, which is really awesome to see that he, liked the game so much, as well as did, he went out and played, and he went 2-0 right out of the gate. So then he faced against me because I was also 2-0. So I was kind of teaching him different strategies and things as we were playing. But that was a bloodbath of a game. It was just like battle lines and breakthrough. So we were just shooting at each other from starting round 1. A lot of death. But yeah, so I did go 3-0. Unfortunately, with the breakdown in that many players, there was 2 3-0s. The other 3-0 being my father. So then it just came down to strength of schedule. And he actually got the better strength of schedule than me, so nothing I could do there. He got first and I got second. Due to that, I can't be too mad, I guess. you go 3-0. Like, that's the best that you can do, and then it comes down to, the luck of the draw. And it went to my dad, right? So if it happened to anybody, that's okay. If it was given to anybody else, that's fine. He got his already. I'll have more chances during the summer. So the reason why we only did 3 rounds was, we had people like us driving 2 hours to get there. It was a Sunday. You can't really play that four round type tournament on a Sunday. Doesn't really work that well. If we did, we would have had to start at like 9 a.m., which would have been fine. But still, if you're factoring 4 rounds of, 2 hours and 15-minute games, that gets you like 9 hours of gaming. So, and then you factor in 2 hours there, 2 hours back for driving. It just, I don't know. I don't think it would have really worked out well. But anyways, I'm going to get into the prizes here now. Really some awesome stuff. So everybody that played in the tournament got a nice little token bag. It says Star Wars Legion on it. It is Rebels, but that's okay. It's still pretty nice. It's got the straps on the side so you can just tighten it up. Can, obviously fit your tokens and, pretty nicely sized bag. So everybody that showed up got this. Then I think the breakdown after that was top 8 got these little tokens. I think they're used for like assigning values to different units. Like you have unit 1, unit 2. I think I'll just end up using these for like wound tokens though. Yeah, just because I usually don't even do that sort of thing. Then, so that was top 8. Then, if you were top 4, I think it was, got these awesome tokens. So they're acrylic, and they're a little bit bigger than the tokens that come with, the cardboard ones that come in each unit pack. So these are really nice. You get enough to fill out a whole army. So you get, 2 commander, 6 core, 3 support, and then 3 special forces, and then 2 heavies, obviously, and 2 operatives, whatever. You get enough to fill out an army. You don't get one for the special forces, entourage thing, but I don't think you could expect that anyways. You could just use like a heavy instead or whatever. And then my father, for getting first place, got this sweet trophy. Got some really great artwork on it. And, it says Star Wars Legion 19, first place. FFG symbol down here, whatever. It's pretty thick, but it's pretty awesome. Got some good weight to it, too. And he also got this little card. Star Wars Legion 20. I guess that's because this will be next year when the event happens. And so there's been some, I guess this is flipped. But it says you're invited to the 2020 High Command Invitational. So there's been some talk of whether it's going to be straight to High Command or Worlds. I still don't even know from this. It says High Command on it. But, guys like Freeman have been saying that it goes straight to Worlds, so I believe him as well. So I don't know what to believe. But it's a pretty cool card nonetheless. So this is how you get your invite. They also take your picture. So my dad had to get his picture taken for photo identification to know who the person is that won. So yeah, that's all I got on the event. It was awesome. Had a lot of fun. Played some Legion games. Can't ask for more. So I'll be going to more until I win. Really. I'll also try and go to the big events like LVO and hopefully they get one in Syracuse as well. I also want to mention, again, join the Legion Discord. It's a great community building, and as well as, just talking Legion, all things Legion. And then there's also this new website with RPQ information on it that LJ and his team created. So I'm gonna put that down in the description as well. Link to that. It's kind of like a way to standardize formatting for these RPQs, so that store people who are running these events at the stores, the event TOs or whatever, whoever it is, they can kind of have a guideline and recommendations on things from people who've already done it. So it's a good way to standardize events, and that way moving forward, what to expect going into these events. So yeah, check that out. And other than that, then have a great day, everybody. I'll see you next one.